I can still hear it, the phone ringing in the dark. 3 short bursts. A pause, 3 more. Like breathing, mechanical and unrelenting. It's strange how quickly a sound can rewire your brain. I used to sleep through anything. Thunderstorms rattling the windows, late-night traffic droning in the distance, even the neighbor's dog barking at shadows. But ever since that night, the sound of my own phone ringing feels like a knife dragged across my spine. The first call came at exactly 12:01 a.m. I remember because I had just set my book down, finally deciding to get some sleep. The house was silent except for the old radiator in the corner, hissing its uneven rhythm. I almost didn't answer. Wrong numbers happen all the time. But something about the tone made me pick it up. Hello? Static. And then, my voice. Don't hang up. I froze. I know what I sound like. I edit enough voicemails and Zoom recordings at work to recognize my own voice instantly. But hearing it on the other end of a phone, with that slight delay, was like hearing a stranger wearing my skin. "Who is this?" I asked. No response. Just breathing. My breathing. I hung up. And that's when my phone buzzed again. The words "unknown caller ID" appeared on the screen. I hesitated, my thumb hovering over the accept button. Then, against my better judgment, I answered the phone. This time the voice was clearer. It was still my voice, but it was the wrong voice. "Alvin, listen, don't go out into the hallway." I turned my head toward the hallway. From my bedroom door, the narrow hallway stretched into the darkness. Nothing was moving. "Who are you?" I whispered. 10 seconds, he replied. "You have 10 seconds. The line went dead. I froze there, the phone still pressed to my ear. My heart was pounding in my chest. I didn't know what scared me more, someone playing a prank on me, or the warning being real. I stayed there for about an hour, staring at the hallway. Eventually, exhaustion got the better of me, and I convinced myself it was some kind of prank. Maybe my phone was malfunctioning. Maybe someone had recorded my voice, or maybe I was just tired. At 12:15 a.m., I finally turned off the light and tried to sleep. The second call came the next night. This time I let it go to voicemail. When I listened, my blood ran cold. "Alvin, it's happening again. Don't answer the door. Whatever you do, don't..." The message ended in a shriek that I didn't recognize as my own voice until I played it a second time. I didn't sleep that night. By the third night, I was jumpy, on edge. Every creak of the old house felt deliberate. I kept my phone on silent, but when the screen lit up with that familiar unknown caller, I couldn't help myself. I answered. "Stop calling me," I snapped. A pause, then my voice shaking. "It's already inside. You can't see it yet." I dropped the phone. It clattered to the floor, the line still open, my own voice whispering something I couldn't make out. I scrambled to pick it up and hit end, my hands trembling so badly I almost dropped it again. My reflection stared back at me from the black screen, pale and wide-eyed. For the next few days, I tried to ignore it. I unplugged my landline. I turned off my cell. I even wrapped the phone in 2 layers of aluminum foil after reading online that it might block signals. Didn't matter. At 12:01 a.m. on the 4th night, the phone rang. Not my cell, not the landline. The phone on my nightstand, the one that hadn't worked since I moved in, lit up with an eerie green glow and rang with that same 3-burst pattern. "Against all reason," I answered. "Alvin, my voice whispered. If you want to live, don't look under the bed. Every muscle in my body locked up. I'd never been a nervous sleeper, but in that moment I became hyper-aware of the empty space beneath me. I sat rigid, phone pressed to my ear, sweat prickling my skin. Why? I croaked. Because it's listening. I don't remember much of what happened next. I think I blacked out. When I came to, the room was quiet. My phone lay beside me, screen dark. I reached down and felt under the bed. Nothing. Just cool, empty air. I told myself it was a dream, a sleep paralysis episode maybe. But the next night, the calls didn't stop. Over the following week, the messages got worse. Sometimes they were brief, cryptic warnings. Don't look at the mirror. Stay in the light. Close your eyes when you hear it breathe. Other times they were longer, almost frantic. My voice trying to explain something before the line went dead. I recorded one and played it back over and over, trying to make sense of the words. You can't stop it. Every call brings it closer. If you answer, it learns. I started noticing things around the house. Shadows that didn't quite match my movements. Whispers in the static when I turned on the TV. The mirror in the hallway seemed to hold on to my reflection a split second too long. One night, I covered every reflective surface in the house with towels and blankets. I even unplugged the TV. Didn't matter. At 12:01 a.m., the phone still rang. By the second week, I'd stopped leaving my bedroom after dark. I kept the door locked and a heavy dresser pushed against it. Sometimes I'd hear faint footsteps in the hallway outside, slow and deliberate, stopping just outside my door. The phone would ring. 3 bursts, a pause, 3 more. I learned not to answer. I told myself if I didn't pick up, maybe it would stop. It didn't. Then, 2 nights ago, the calls changed. Instead of warnings, my voice started describing things in the room. My room. In real time. Alvin, you're sitting on the edge of the bed. Your left hand is shaking. You're holding the phone too tightly. It's behind you. I spun around, heart hammering, but the room was empty. I didn't sleep after that. Last night I tried something different. I let the phone ring, but I turned on my voice recorder. When I played it back, there was no ringing. Just my voice whispering a single word over and over. Listen, listen, listen. And underneath it, so faint I almost missed it, another voice. Deeper, rasping, inhuman. I don't know what it said, and I don't want to. Tonight is different. It's 11:58 p.m. as I'm recording this. The house is silent. My phone sits on the nightstand, screen dark. I know what's coming. And I don't think I can take another night of this. I've made up my mind. I'm not answering, no matter what. 12:01 a.m., the phone rings. 3 bursts, a pause, 3 more. I stare at it, heart in my throat. The ringing stops. For a moment, I think I've won. Then the phone vibrates, and my voicemail notification pops up. Against my better judgment, I press play. Alvin, my voice whispers. If you hear this, don't pick up. The line goes dead. And then from the hallway, I hear my own phone ringing.